we got to talk about the guy, one of the key transfers of this year, Sam Hartman to Notre Dame, man. I mean, what the most 300-yard passing games in ACC history.
Mm-hmm.
One of, if not the most touchdown passes in ACC history. Like
Yeah, I don't know all
the
his stats, but it's a
all
lot of them.
time,
It's a lot of stats. I can tell you that. A lot of stats.
people
Yes,
would tell
sir.
you like he's an all time college quarterback.
Yeah.
Like he's one of those guys. Like it's stamped. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do. Almost 80 touchdowns in the last 2 years. The one thing that I will say, and it's part of the game. Everybody throws interceptions,
Right.
but he had around 25 picks in the last 2 years. I think Notre Dame, but hearing Coach Freeman talk in his press conference, hearing how they have a real emphasis on not turning the ball over, which,
Right.
that's always the
Yeah.
emphasis in any
Absolutely.
football camp. But yeah, I think that that's definitely going to be the key for Notre Dame's offense and for Sam Hartman this year. It's
Yeah.
limiting those turnovers for sure.
I mean, I think, with the whole always with the graduate stuff, and you gonna know this firsthand most more than me for sure, is that leash is real tight. It ain't much there. So I don't think, all them picks, it ain't gonna be. I mean, we don't have obviously we don't have a guy that's, back there waiting to take his spot. But there's always somebody there.
Mhm.
So even even if he thinks he can go out there throw all these picks and just think it's gonna be all good, and man, just because our receivers aren't experienced, they're not catching the ball,
Yeah.
this and that. I still feel like it's still he's Notre Dame, man. And it's a lot
Yeah.
of hype. It's a lot of hype behind him right now. Um, and obviously it just should be because he's a great quarterback. I've seen him play. He's a great player.
Mhm. Oh,
But
no
he's
doubt
also
about
stepping
that.
into a
No
lot
doubt.
of some big shoes.